Good morning, beautiful people. Yes, that was stolen. But here we are. Today I am attempting to show you what was supposed to be a 1 month hair update, but here you go. But time ran away with me, so it's now a 6-week hair update. Although this one needs to go away. You can go lay down. Good girl. So it is now a 6-week hair update. As you can see, this is it. This is freshly washed. In that this morning I have been in the shower and run it through with water. I try to avoid putting too much product in my hair because I don't like washing it all the time. I don't think it's good for your skin, your scalp or anything else. So yeah, it's just been water washed. So it is a somewhat uniform shape. But we'll get onto that in a bit. So if I do this, you can kind of see how long it is. If I come in a bit and how much above my fingers it is. So it's got some length to it. It has definitely grown, and people keep telling me that it's grown, but sometimes it's hard to see it, obviously, when you're seeing it every day, or somewhat every day. It's not so noticeable, but apparently it's growing. So some things that people sort of assume or suggest, or sort of general questions about cutting your hair short. I believe when we did mine it was a grade 4 on the top and maybe a 2 on the sides, which you can kind of see it's definitely shorter on the sides, but not noticeably, because that is only, I think, 1/4 inch difference between those two grades. So it's not massively different, but enough that it makes a difference. So one of the things that I noticed, which I was expecting but it didn't actually happen, was the sort of weightlessness feeling you get when you cut your hair and have a drastic hair change. And this isn't the first time I've had short hair, but I haven't ever gone this short, and haven't ever gone from the extreme that it was, which was down my back near my bra strap, to being this short. When I went short before, it had been sort of a long bob, like just above my shoulders, when I went as short as I did. But I remember having that sort of weightlessness feeling after having that haircut originally. I've been like, oh, you know, my head feels so light, there's this lack of weight around my head. But I didn't get that this time, which I thought was really strange considering how much hair and weight was being cut off. So I don't know if that's purely because I was expecting it, so therefore that's why I didn't feel it, but it was really strange not to have that. So yeah, that was an odd one. Another one that people assume is about the cold. Like, do you feel so much colder not having all this hair? And again, strangely enough, it wasn't that bad. So the one place I did really notice the cold though, which is so strange in itself, is literally right here, sort of right behind your ears, almost where the arms, if you wear glasses, kind of sit. Which is strange because obviously technically don't have any hair there anyway, so, and I wore my hair up so much in a ponytail, you'd think that wouldn't really make any difference, but it did. That was, strangely enough, where I felt the cold the most, was just behind my ears. So weird, I know, but that's where I felt the cold, but perhaps everyone else is different, I don't know. So let me know. And again, I think it's a strange one to kind of ask women who, or anyone who's had long hair really, who decides to go short, if they suddenly feel cold, because it's just kind of like, well, do you ask people that have short hair all the time? Oh, does that extra, you know, 3/4 of an inch make a difference in how cold you feel? It's just kind of like, well, especially because I have longer hair, like I used to have mine up all the time, but maybe that was just me. I didn't like it being in my face all the time, and perhaps it does make much more of a difference when it's around your neck all the time. I don't know. I don't know how to take my glass off because you can really see the reflection, but we'll keep going. Keep going for now. Here's hoping it's not too bad. So another one is, how many comments do you get in regards to looking like a boy, or that kind of rubbish? I quite have to admit, the first time I had my hair cut short, many years ago, we're talking probably about 12 years ago when I first had my hair cut really short. Yeah, a little less than that. I did get those comments, but surprise, surprise, they were from my brothers and other family members just trying to take the mick, which, you know, you could say is not the most supportive thing to be saying, but again, it's family, it's siblings, you give and take and all that kind of thing, and I couldn't care less. But this time, it might be because obviously we haven't really seen so many people being through the, you know, global catastrophe we have going on right now. But yeah, I haven't really had so many comments. I suppose there's been a few more looks, not loads by any means. Again, you get looks anyway, especially when you go out like I do with trousers covered in mud because you've got animals around you, or in your wellies all the time despite the fact it's not chucking it down with rain or whatever. I'm used to people looking, don't care. I can't say I've noticed that much difference having this drastic cut. Strange enough, actually, from acquaintances that I know, but not enough for them to actively sort of say, oh, you know, you've cut all this hair off or whatever, but enough that they know who I am. They tend to be the people you get the most looks from because they're just trying to figure it out without actually asking, which is kind of funny. And I did go and drop a piece of furniture to someone, and heard the little girls through the window going, "Is that a boy, Mum?" And I'm like, geez, come on, people. Let's teach the little kids out there that short hair is fine on everyone, just like long hair is. It doesn't make you any different. So yeah, other than that, no comments, and even if they were, couldn't care. One that I thought might feel a bit strange is sleeping at night. Because Jason, he is a bit of a weirdo in that times he will be in bed and you'll see him like going like this and then putting his head on the pillow as if like his hair is gonna stab him in the back of the head or something ridiculous because it's short and it's that kind of pressure point or whatever of it feeling the wrong way. Whereas again, that's another one I don't have an issue with. Perhaps again it's because I used to wear my hair up all the time, which anyone who's had long hair will know when you're constantly pulling your hair the wrong way, taking it out at the end of the day and just letting it all come down is such a good feeling. Just that kind of getting to scrunch your fingers through your hair and letting the roots move around. So I suppose I don't have that issue in terms of, you know, hair being pushed the wrong way when you're laying on it or anything like that. It doesn't cause me any issues. But even at this length hair, which, you know, there isn't that much of it, the bedhead is real. Put a clip in that I shot the other day. Okay, so this is me literally just rolled out of bed, so please excuse if I'm looking a bit rough. But as I promised, trying to show you the bedhead. As you can see here, for instance, trying to show you against this light wall, you can see it is all sticking up in funny directions. If you're looking kind of along the hairline, you can see I've got this weird div bit that then sticks up here. Then over here, look, a lovely bit that's sticking out. So yeah, even with hair this short, bedhead is real. Yeah, so bedhead is real. I definitely remember that from having short hair, but again, my short hair was longer, and oh, did Jason used to enjoy the bedhead that he got to witness every morning. But yeah, the bedhead kicked in sooner than I thought it was going to with this length hair. Probably quite quickly, really, within 2 weeks, if that. Really, once you've got much of any length, it can stick up the wrong way. It's relatively easy to get down. You just can hop in the shower and kind of force it down. Although saying that, even now my hair's dry funny. It can, or again, probably a reason why I get some looks sometimes is just roll with it, just go out of the house. At this length, yes, it is sticking up in a funny direction, but luckily, because you've not got that much length, it's not that much to care about. It's not, you know, oh my god, she's literally just gone through her head backwards or whatever. So yeah, there are days I still roll out with the bedhead. Do I care too much? Nope. So perhaps I should, perhaps I shouldn't. Maybe that's just who I am. So that is only gonna get worse. So fun times. Talking about showers, that is one thing that I love with having shorter hair, is I am one of those people that love long, very hot showers to the point that you've got that almost burning, scalding sensation from the hot water. Sister, mother of mercy, I'm melting! I'm melting! That is me. I am I am that girl. And that is the one thing that is brilliant about short hair, is that you can get in the shower and let the water get in your hair. Having long hair, I used to avoid washing it anyway, because again, it's not healthy to be washing your hair all the time. And I had got it to the point where I would quite happily admit I had got to a month before I had to wash my hair. I was washing my hair once every 4 weeks. Yes, the last week, probably I could have washed it a bit sooner in that 4 weeks, but I could easily go 3 weeks and in my hair look absolutely fine before having to wash it. But that would also mean when I was showering, I would have to avoid getting it wet. I would just avoid it. I'm not one for shower caps because I don't like the noise they make. Maybe I'm just sensitive to sound, but I don't like the noise shower caps make when they get with the shower head on it and whatever. But having short hair, it means you can get that stream of water and just hit that right spot on the back of your head and down your neck. The whole, it is the best thing, and I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So, you know, hidden benefits of short hair. You don't have to worry about it if your hair's getting soaked, because it dries within 2 minutes, just a quick towel down, and you can enjoy the hot burning sensation. So I think this is going to be about it for my hair update. I've probably babbled on enough. But yeah, as you can see, nothing much to report. There is definitely some length there, and it may be getting to a point soon-ish where I could start styling it. I guess I've done 6 weeks now. It will probably be around 6 weeks until I'm doing the next one, at which point I may even contemplate getting a haircut, because it will be one of my best friend's weddings. So I might have a tidy up to try and make it look half decent. So, you know, stick around if you want to see it. Who knows? Right, see you around.
Sister, mother of mercy, I'm melting!